Hello guys, welcome to this CorelDraw tutorials where I'll be teaching you on how to use CorelDraw for your graphic designs. Now, firstly, when you open your CorelDraw, you see this interface or this space shows you all your recent work which you have done. Now, let's go to the introductory part where I'll be teaching you or showing you the different tools in CorelDraw. First off, you have to click on a new document. Now you see it opens this A4 size or A4 page. In our subsequent class, I'll be teaching you how to change the page or to choose different size. So firstly, in this introductory class, we'll be teaching you the interface, the different tools of CorelDraw and what they are used for. Now this place is where you have your tools. Now let's zoom that in. This is where you have your tools. From the top to the bottom, there are different CorelDraw tools. Now first off, you have the pick tool. You have the pick tool, and under this tool you have other sub tools like the pick tool, the freehand tool, and the free transform tool. Now for the pick tool, you use it in dropping other tools. Maybe you highlight a tool or you are using a tool. After doing the work or after using whichever tools you pick, you go to the pick tool to drop. Now the next tool you have there is the shape tool. Now it has, if you see this arrow under, it shows that there are other tools under. You click on it and then you see the shape, the smooth, the smear, and down to the roughing tool. Now the next one is the crop tool. For the shape tool, you use it in drawing shapes or carving out shapes from your objects or pictures. Then you have the crop tool. We all know what it means, crop. It means you are cropping an object. You have the crop tool, the knife tool. The knife tool helps you in cutting out parts of an object. Instead of you just crop the whole part, you can just cut it out with the knife tool. They have the virtual segment delete. It deletes a segment out. They have the eraser tool. Then next you have the zoom. You have the zoom tool. The zoom tool helps you in zooming in and out of an object. Then next you have the line tool. This is the line tool where you have the freehand, the 2 point line, and what have you. This tool is for drawing lines. They have the artistic media tool for you to add artistic brush, spray, calligraphic effects using your freehand strokes. This is the artistic media tool. If you want to maybe draw, let me show you. See, freehand. It's a freehand tool for drawing any shape you want to draw. You can always use this to do that freehand. Now you go back and drop. You see what I just did? After using the artistic media tool, I went back to the pick tool and drop. Now, after using every tool in your CorelDraw, make sure you drop so you won't have two tools colliding, making your work look rough or making you make a mistake. So try and always drop every tool after using. After the artistic media tool, we have the rectangle tool. Under that, you have the 3 point rectangle. That's for drawing rectangles, basically, as the name implies. Now you have the ellipse tool. This is for drawing your cycles. Ellipse. For your cycle, or your rectangle, if you want to draw a perfect cycle, take for example you want to draw an ellipse. All you just need to do is to click and drag. You see, this is not a cycle. But if you want to draw a perfect cycle, while clicking, you hold your control key for those using Windows. You hold your control key and you drag. You see, that's your cycle. You see, these two shapes are different. This looks like a sphere, while this is a cycle. So always remember that if you want to draw a perfect shape, or if you want to have a perfect shape, you hold your control key and drag when drawing your shape. Now after the ellipse tool, you have the polygon tool. This is basically for drawing shapes. You have the polygon tool. Here you have polygon, you have star, complex star, your graph paper, what have you. This is basically for drawing shapes. In our subsequent classes, I'll show you how this tool works. Then after that, you have the text tool. You want to write a text, you want to draw a graph. This is the tool you use. So after the text tool, you have the parallel dimension tool. If you want to draw a parallel line, horizontal dimensions, what have you, this is the tool you have. Then you have the straight line connector. This is the connector tool. It connects 2 points together. Take for example, I want to connect this cycle to this cycle. All I need to do is to click on it and draw my line from one point to the other point. You see, now these two have different sub tools. Because I click on the straight line connector, it connected the two shapes with a straight line. Now if I click on the right angle connector, you see that the shape it is going to draw is a right angle shape. You see, so that is the use of this tool. Now after that, we have the drop shadow tool. Under the drop shadow tool, you have the contour, you have the blend, distort, whichever shadow you want. It's under the drop shadow tool. Then after the drop shadow tool, you have the transparency tool. If you want your object to be transparent, this is the tool you use. Then under that, you have the eyedrop tool. Under the eyedrop tool, you have the color eyedropper and the attributes eyedropper. This is used for dropping colors. Maybe you have a color in a shape or in an object. You want to pick that color and drop it into another shape you are designing. This is the tool you use. Then you have the smart fill. Maybe you want to color just a particular shape. This is the tool you use. You want to color just a particular section. This is the tool you use for that. See, you just click on that section and it is colored with whatever color you want to. Now if you want to add other tools, you just go to add. Maybe you are looking for other tools, you see them here, you just add it to whatever you want to do. We have variety of tools under this section. All you just need to do is to click on it and then you pick out whichever tool you want to use. So during the course of this CorelDraw training, I'm going to show you how to make use of these various tools. Now we go back and drop the tool we pick, which is the smart fill tool. You see, we drop it. and then you see it is no longer smart filling anything. So that's that for the tool section. Now we also move over to the other side of the interface. Now on the other side, you have your different colors. The different colors, whichever color you want to use, you can always pick it out from this particular place. Let's highlight this for example. Let's say you want to color this blue. All you just need to do is to click on the color blue and you see it is colored in blue. Now if you want to remove the outlines, all you just need to do is to right click on X. Once you right click it, you see that the outlines are removed. Or if you want to pick a color for the outlines, just right click on whichever color you want to pick. You see that that color, if you look at this now, look closely to this, you see the outline is blue. Let me zoom out the outline or make the outline bigger so you can see that. Now you see the outline is a different kind of blue. If you want to make it yellow, you just right click on it and the outline becomes yellow. But if you want to make the whole color or the inside, you left click or you just normal click and the inside turns into whichever color you pick. If you want to remove the outline color, you right click. If you want to remove the inner color, take for example, we want to get rid of this inner color. Now you see that for the outline you right click, but for the inner color you just click on the X and you can see it's gone. When you click back on whatever color you want, you see the color comes back. So right click is for the outline and your normal click is for the inner color. So that's that about the color, which is on the other side or on the right hand side of the CorelDraw interface. Just above the interface, you see where we have file, edit, view, layout, objects, effects, bitmaps, text, table, tools, window, help, purchase. So in our subsequent class, I'll show you what these different things, they have their different functions. So in the next class, I'll show you what this does. So that's that for the CorelDraw introductory class, an introduction on the tools and the whole interface of CorelDraw. Now, if you want to change from A4, you just click on these top buttons where you have your A4. You see the different things or the different pages comes up. You have your A4, you have your business card, customize. If you want to customize the shape, maybe you want to do a banner or something. You have your A3, you have your A5, you have your letter. Down like that. See, you have everything right here. So generally we make use of the A4 paper size to do our editings. Whichever work you want to edit, you just use your A4 paper size. Now if you want to select your units for measurement for your page, it's over here. You have the inches, millimeters, points, pixels, down to H. So that's that for the CorelDraw interface. Thank you for watching. In our next class, I'll show you how these tools works or are being used. Please subscribe and share. Follow for more graphic design class, and make sure to on your notification button so that as the lectures are coming, you get notified. Thank you very much and have a lovely day.